RESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
Well, this week on Dateline Schools, we're taking a look at autism as April is National Autism Awareness Month, and we're trying to find out how much of an impact autism has here in St. Clair County. And to talk to us today, my guest is joining us is Natalie Adair. She's an intervention specialist here at St. Clair County RESA. And Natalie, what is some of the latest research showing on autism?
2015 did continue to study much of the research. There are three main things that came out and grew in the research. Number one is they really studied maternal and paternal age of parents. Naturally, as with many disabilities, the older the maternal and paternal age, they were finding an increased incident in autism spectrum being present. The second thing that they continued to look at is the genetic code. What does your genetic code say? What does it show? And are you susceptible or not susceptible to that? And each genetic code is so different that they're finding when some genetic codes marry other genetic codes and produce offspring, that then their genetic code is more susceptible to autism. The third thing that was confirmed in the research is it is not a link back to the vaccinations. That if you choose to have your child vaccinated, there is not a correlation and not a link, and they've reduplicated that study over time. The last piece of research continues to show early intervention is better. So we know that finding these kids at an early age and providing services and intervention earlier continues to give them better quality of life later as they continue to grow and develop into adulthood.
And with autism, that really does have a big impact on how successful these kids can be in school, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And we here in St. Clair County run a full continuum of program, and we really look at what is the least restrictive environment, what is the area that best supports the needs of that individual student. No two individuals are alike. Some are going to need type of this programming and other different various types of programming. We work really hard with our county educators in our programming to really find that perfect individual need to meet the needs of those students on that spectrum.
And a lot of times we think about it, especially for the circles we walk in, educating our students throughout the county. But autism really has an impact on the family, doesn't it?
It does, and we work very closely with our service providers here in St. Clair County to also provide sibling support to those and to those familial supports. We do lots of trainings for families and siblings, and we're really here to support that whole family through those changes and that growth and the development, as we are for all of our families and our students here in St. Clair County.
And it really shows it has to be a team effort.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.